Guys, happy Wednesday. Hope all is well with you and your world. Everything is well here at Enough Said Sports. We have had another great day. We hit on the NBA parlay of the day yesterday, hit on the Philadelphia 76ers -6. Philadelphia and the Hawks under 223.5, the Clippers +4, and then also the Clippers over 220.5. We barely got that one by 1 point, but a win's a win, and we will take it however we can get it. And so it was a good night. The only downside that we had all day, or misstep we had all day, is that we had the Clippers winning straight up, but it was not a part of the parlay, so didn't affect that. But we still had a great day. So we're very fortunate, very appreciative of our good luck and good fortune. And so you got to have a little bit of that going on to be successful sports handicapper. It's not always about the X's and O's. Sometimes it's about good old-fashioned luck, and we had some last night, and we'll take it wherever we can get it. So good, exciting stuff there. I want to talk to you about a matchup that's coming on tomorrow night, Thursday, June 10th at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wish it was a little earlier for our East Coasters here, but you can't have everything. So rewind and talk about last night's game between the Clippers and the Utah Jazz. It's Game 2 preview, by the way, if I didn't say that already. I want to talk about last night's game in Game 1. Thought the Clippers played pretty well. Thought the Jazz played pretty well. I think both teams really started out kind of sluggish, especially the Jazz. They missed like 17 straight shots from the first quarter going into the second quarter. So it was a little bit of a rough shooting night. Very fortunate that the Clippers didn't bury them early, but the Clippers had some shooting woes themselves. They shot a little bit better than the Jazz did overall, but they weren't much better, so they didn't really have the type of lead they probably should have had early on in this game. They had a 13-point lead at halftime, and then in the third quarter, they went cold, and Donovan Mitchell took care of business. The guy's a superstar, really, really great player. Really enjoy watching him play and how explosive he is. Mike Conley was a late scratch in this game. That really wasn't an expected thing either. I thought he'd definitely play, and it looks like he probably will play in Game 2 from everything, from all the reports. All indications are that he will go. And I hope he does, because he definitely adds a little bit of more excitement to this series, and I definitely enjoy watching that young man play. Not that he's that young anymore, but a little younger than me, so I'm going to call him a young man. So with all that being said, guys, I thought that the difference in this game was turnovers. They pretty much, the Jazz and the Clippers pretty much shot the same percentages. The only difference was that the Jazz got 91 total shots up and the Clippers got 85 shots. And that was really the difference in the game. These two teams are very, very evenly matched. I think the Clippers are a little bit better than the Jazz overall. And as long as they take care of the basketball, I think they're going to win the game. So I'm going to go this next game. The Jazz are favored by 3. I'm assuming if Mike Conley plays, they'll probably be favored by 4. But right now it's 3. So we'll just go with that. I'm going to say the Clippers going to cover the 3. I'm going to say the Clippers pull the upset in Game 2, still Game 2 because they didn't get Game 1, and they'll also go over 221.5. This time they raised it up by a point. I still feel very confident about this game going over. I like our chances there, so we'll just continue on with that. So I got the LA Clippers +3, LA Clippers to win, and going over 221.5. I think the Clippers in game 2 are going to clean up the turnovers, take care of the basketball a little bit better. I think both teams are going to shoot it better. I think that's why you're going to see a whole lot more points on both sides. But I think if the turnover battle, it's going to come down to that. If it's even or in the favor of the Clippers, they're going to win the game. If they turn the ball over too much, they're going to open the door for the Utah Jazz. So I like the Clippers in Game 2 to even this series 1-1. Let me know, as always, what you think about this in the comments. Thanks so much for all your support. Really, really appreciate it. And it's just a wonderful thing to have this channel and be able to interact with you guys. Got some upgrades coming to the channel. We're getting enough support to be able to do that. So I'm excited to roll those out here shortly. You'll be seeing those in the next week or two probably. And then also I am on Twitter, but I'm going to create an official Twitter account for Enough Said Sports, where we will be doing some live updates during the games, some live betting props and things like that you can take advantage of while the game is going on. I've hit on a couple of those really well lately, and definitely think I want to share that with you guys and give that to you as an added benefit for following the channel and subscribing. So thank you so much again. I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful Wednesday.